Hi everyone, in this video I am going to share, which is one of my very favorite things to do. It helps me feel connected, especially in these days. And I'm going to share my tiny home on wheels with you. So this is my parking place. You can see Larry, my Ford F-250 Lariat. And I am on a really cool street down at the very bottom of the hill. I'm at the top of the hill here. At the very bottom of the hill is the Indian River, and it's sort of like having a water view, if you will. So let me show you, let me just show you my setup here. After I bought Angelina, my 28-foot Grand Design fifth wheel, I wasn't even sure that I could do it, but I had to try, and I needed a truck to pull her. So this beautiful Ford F-250 Lariat was attached. And as soon as I saw Larry I had to name him Larry. It's the funnest vehicle I have ever had. It is such a joy to drive and tows my girl perfectly. This is Angelina, my fifth wheel, reflection. It's very appropriate since I am in the reflecting stage of life, 67 years on this planet, and boy am I reflecting. Here's my black stone grill, and I've planted some herbs, which is kind of cool. I have little reminders throughout my world, starting each day with a grateful heart. I have to be reminded to do that. Sometimes I get caught up in my head and heart and forget. I planted some tomatoes, which are really cool. They're growing. And here's my outdoor living room. Again, another gentle reminder to myself that yes, Patty, you can do this. You can do this. Here's my workbench. I made it a little bit higher to make it easier for myself. And let's go inside. Here's my creature that I brought from Annapolis. He guards me. I have a beautiful angel that Buddy gave me, my nephew, for my birthday. And of course, I wouldn't go anywhere without my "It's a great day to be brave" flag. So yes, again, another gentle reminder, today is a great day to be brave. All right, let's take a quick look inside. Like I said, it's the nickel tour. It might seem small from the outside, but it is exactly the amount of room I need for me. Here's my kitchen or galley and my entertainment center, which is very cool. Believe it or not, we have 9-foot ceilings in here, 9 feet. I need a step ladder to actually get to those baskets. And here is one of the paintings that I brought from my Sticks and Bricks. It's a series of 4, and one set of 2 is called Falling Up, and the other is called Ascending. I prefer to say that this one's ascending. Here's my office that I've created for myself. I'm still working, so it's not like many others here in the park that are retired. So one of the interesting places here, this is the maintenance yard, and you can see between those two, the tower and the building, that there's a set of railroad tracks. So there's some noises that might happen. One of them is a train. I always call it planes, trains, and automobiles. You might hear one or all of those at the same time. And of course I have great reminders from my beautiful beloved circle of angels. just how loved I am. Created this cool shoe holder and of course the keys and such. Yeah, this is a great, great, great home for me. Got an 8 cubic foot either propane or electric fridge, which is kind of cool. Plenty of room. Coming up the steps, we have the bathroom. And there is that step ladder. I keep it in the shower. Great flushing toilet. Thank God it's not a composting toilet. Yeah, it's a great bathroom. Shower's wonderful. And now that I'm in the park, I can actually like run out the hot water heater, which is 8 gallons. But it lasts quite a long time. I even installed a really cool lighted mirror so I can see all my blemishes. Yeah, pretty nice. Put some rope lights up, which is kind of cool. When I'm in the mood, got a fan with a little vent there and a skylight. Oh, yes, heaven. That's what it is for me, heaven. Coming out of the bathroom, we have the master bedroom. As I said, master of my own universe. And the really cool thing is it's got blackout shades. So, plus a sliding door. In the morning, it's so cool because I can actually sleep in, which I don't do, but I could, and it's completely black. There's my great Feeding the Dream sign that Beth made for me. She was my companion shopper as we looked for a rig, a home. There's my little vignette that I have, seeking serenity. Yoda is my little representative here on Earth to keep me sane and grounded. And here is my pillow from Marge. I love it. I'm so blessed to have known Marge and still have her in my life. She was a beautiful angel when Amber was dying, and it's just nice to still be friends with her. Here's my walk-in closet. Well, not exactly walk-in, but you know what? It is plenty for me. And it lights up when I open the doors. I've got 3 full drawers here. Quite enough for all my clothing. I have the coolest, beautiful Norfolk pine right outside my window. So this is what I wake up to. It's almost like being in a nature preserve. And I have my gentle reminders. I need to put more photos up there. There's Annie. Oh gosh, I miss her so much. Yes, I am here. I am safe. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am brave. You notice how brave is capitalized. We'll talk about that later in another video. Even though it looks small on the outside, it does feel huge on the inside. I did take down the Feeding My Dream. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up there, but something, probably Living in Reality or something. Here's my slide out, which is the dinette. And I have my WeBoost antenna, which helps with cell signal. Yeah, here is that beautiful, beautiful and a couple palm trees that, well, have gotten kind of taken over by something or another. But yeah, and then I have my pooper pipe. Man, I was so afraid when I first got this thing to empty my black tanks, but I did it, and now actually it's kind of interesting to see really what comes out. Here is one part of my pass-through. It's got a great Nautilus water system on it, so that, you know, it basically tells you what to turn when you're doing what, so that makes it so easy. And I have automatic self-leveler, which really sold me on this unit. Couple of 30-pound propane tanks, which is pretty darn cool. And I have another, I call this my basement. Yeah. Hook that up. So this is where I keep all my outdoor stuff, my seasonal stuff, and of course my Embrace the Angel stuff. All of my pebbles and my paraphernalia there. Another 30-pound propane tank and another pass-through. That one's got a nice magnet on it. So yeah, it's kind of a mess right now. I've got my cool hammock that I just bought, but it's way too windy for that right now. So there you have it. It's the nickel tour of Larry and Angelina and my life here in the sunshine. Thank God. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing more with you. I would really love to show you some of the organizing tips and tricks that I have discovered, sometimes the hard way. I used to be a professional organizer, so it's kind of cool organizing my own small space to suit me. It reminds me of living aboard a boat, but of course, as I mentioned in the intro, it's a lot more stable. What I'd like to do is each video, I would like to add a little seed, something to plant in your heart, mind, or soul that you can think about. This one happens to be about bravery. Sometimes people have said to me, "Oh my God, you drove that all by yourself? You're so brave." And knowing that I'm human and that at that moment I might be brave when I put my foot on the pedal and drive away, but there are many, many moments where I'm scared. What I've come to see is that brave, I actually looked up the definition of brave and have studied it a little bit, courage, bravery, and what I've learned for myself is that brave is a sacred space that exists between, oh my God, and what? Please, no. So usually it's one or the other, but I am trying my very best to stay centered and balance that pivot point on the teeter-totter, if you will, and just trying to stay in the sacred space of brave. I don't always do it, for sure, but I try really hard to do it. And of course, my beloved circle of angels, the people in my life, the angels on earth that love and support me. I am so blessed to have. Knowing that I'm loved deeply and dearly makes all the difference when I'm at one end or the other. Thinking about that brings me back to the center, and I am forever grateful. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video.